Wait for me, I'm just trying to get it right. Wait to see, I'll just try another line.
Welcome back to my channel. If you're tuning in for the very first time, hello, we love new people here. Come, please join us. Make sure you click that subscribe button. This is a travel channel. I am international cabin crew and I am a travel enthusiast, and on this channel I share my cabin crew life and my adventures around the world. If that's something that you sound like you're interested in, you know what to do. Hit that. And for those of you who are subbies already, welcome back, my darlings. So today I'm going to do something a little bit different. It's going to be a get ready with me cabin crew style chit chat. So let's get things on the roll. I have already cleaned and prepped my face. So what I have done is obviously used my face wash, my toner, all that jazz, and then I always prep my face with some sunscreen. All my black ladies, melanated honeys out there, La Roche-Posay. It comes out invisible and I like it. This in particular, if you spray it on your face, sometimes it might leave a little bit of grey, but the minute you like kind of rub it into your face, it disappears and it doesn't leave that greyish sheen on your face. So I love using that. And also I will normally use this as my primer, which is the L'Oreal Infallible Mattifying Base. I like a matte finish. So that's all on my face already. I get myself a bar of soap. I have a spoolie. I normally brush the spoolie against a wet bar of soap. I normally wait for the soap to dry up a little bit, get a bit waxy, then rub the spoolie against it. Then I brush up my eyebrows, as you can see. I brush up my eyebrows just to give myself a bit more definition. I'm gonna get this show on the road, so I'm gonna do a little bit of a chit chat as I am doing my makeup, which is gonna be interesting because I do not know how to multitask. Let's see how this goes. So I'm gonna start with, every time you leave, I use this Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Longwear foundation in the color 480, and I love it because it's like skin on me. It is my skin, away from skin, and I think it's very important. Anyway, for me, when I'm going to work, I want for me to have a nice soft glam beat because we don't want to do too much, but we want to do just enough. Do you know what I mean? Just enough for them to be like, yo, I need that lady over there in that lane to get me my drink. No, I'm joking. When you're cabin crew, right, you are constantly on show. Like, people stare at you. If you don't like being stared at, don't become cabin crew. People stare at you. When you're doing the safety demo, you're stood there in front of everyone and people are literally just looking at you. So you want to make sure you bring your best foot forward. And I just, you know, I feel like that girl, that woman, that cabin crew, when I have got my nice makeup on, my hair looks good, my uniform is impeccable, like that is when I feel like, yes, I am ready to show you those exits. Do you know? So this is, I like to do this. I like to put a bit, can you see? Every time I meet somebody who is sort of a subby, they say to me, oh my gosh, your job looks so glamorous. But let me tell you this, being cabin crew is not glamorous. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yes, we travel the world. That's literally like 25% of the job. The other 75%, there's nothing glamorous about it. It's a lot of late nights, early mornings, and too much jet lag. Elf Flawless Concealer in the colour Deep Cinnamon to highlight. You know, a little goes a long way. I literally did like 1.5 pump and it's everywhere. Do you see what I mean? Skin. Take But anyway, as I was saying, it's literally not all glitz and glam. Sometimes you just have like really dry trips where there's not really much to do, just because maybe our hotel's right by the airport, so there's nothing to really do, or it's minimum rest. So minimum rest means you get enough time to have a sleep, a shower, eat, and wake up and do it all over again. Yes, you see the highlight reel of people being cabin crew, but often we don't talk about how real it is. I don't know if I've ever mentioned this, but every single time you go to work, you work with different people. There's the pros and cons of that, is that yes, you know what, if you work with someone and you don't particularly get along with that person, chances are you ain't gonna see that person again on your roster. You might do, you might not do, but the chance of you not seeing them is probably greater than a normal job where there's a colleague that really grinds your gears, but you have to see them every single day. You kind of miss the team aspect of things. My base, I'm based in Heathrow, so we do have teams, but you only really fly with your team every like 3 months or so, which is not all the time. But sometimes I miss having an actual set of colleagues that I know I'm going to see every day. You know, that kind of work relationship you have, you don't really get that, and sometimes it's a bit sad. And it's a shame, because sometimes you work with people and you absolutely love them, like you get on so well, your work styles are just so cohesive, like it just works, but you're probably never going to fly with them again. One thing as well, which people are always obsessed about when it comes to being cabin crew, is the money. You see what the thing is when it comes to the money. Money is relative, right? Everybody's idea of having a lot of money or not having enough money is all dependent on their lifestyle, their needs. I could be like, oh yeah, this is enough, or this is not enough, but you don't know what my lifestyle is. Yes, we all have a base salary, which we all get paid. However, when it comes to the actual money that you get in your account each month, it varies, because we are we are paid based on the trips that we do also. So that's like the top up to your base. So yeah, I think I don't even know what the starting salary is. If you want to know what the starting salary is, go on an airline's website and look for what the starting salary is. But whatever that base is, we all get that base regardless, right? But we all get different allowances, because you are paid hourly based on the trips you could do. So it depends on the length of trip, how long you stay down route, if it's domestic or if it's international, was it just a turnaround. Like there's so many factors, so I cannot say to you this is how much you get paid as cabin crew, because there is no single amount that you get paid as cabin crew. Like, I'm not even trying to be difficult, there's no single amount you get paid as cabin crew. Like 1 month I could get paid £1,800, another month I could get paid £1,500, another month I could get paid £2,000, like another month I could get paid over 2,000. Like it's literally, the money just fluctuates, so there's no single number. So I got so into that I forgot that I'm doing my makeup. You see what I mean about multitasking? I can't do it. I can't do it. People, make sure that you save. You have to make sure that when you have a good month, put money away, put a lot of money away, so that if you have a bad month, your money, you got some money there. So just for me, I just think saving is really important. Like, set yourself goals, say to yourself, yeah, every month I'm going to save based off of your basic. Give yourself a minimum how much you're always going to put away into, if it's your ISA or whatever you save into. And just save, man. It's very important to save and have like something for a rainy day, because trust me, when it rains out in these cabin crew streets, it pours. You know what, I put this on, I didn't even tell you what it is. Revolution Concealer Define, and it is in the shade 13. I'm about to use my Laura Mercier translucent powder in medium deep. You gotta be savvy with your money. You can't just be moving man and thinking you're on holiday, because it's not a holiday. Like, it really isn't a holiday. It's very far from holiday. You're working, and all of our accommodation is paid for, but our food isn't, and everything else you do out there is not paid for. So yeah, it's just, it's one of those things that you kind of have to be very, very, very careful when it comes to your money. And then also, you know what, it gets lonely in these cabin crew streets, you know. Real lonely, very lonely. Don't know what I'm making sense, but it is, it's lonely. And you know what, they prepare you, because when you're doing your interview and when you go through training, you know, and everyone tells you, and you know that, oh yeah, you're gonna miss birthdays, you're gonna miss graduations, you're gonna miss Christmases, you're gonna miss things. Do you know what I mean? New Year's with your mates, you're gonna miss it. All those things, you will miss things. There's not everything you're gonna be able to get the time off for. There's gonna be things, big events that you'll miss. I can get over that, like, that's fine. Do you know what I mean? Those are things that I've come to terms with. What I didn't realize is that sometimes you'll be halfway across the world and bad things will happen in your life and you will have no control over it. And when I say that, like, I'm talking from experience. 2 years ago, my dad was very ill. He had a blood disorder called Poems disease, and it was a build-up of things. And when I tell you, it was the hardest year being cabin crew ever. Very, very hard. I did choose to work through it because it was good for me to kind of have my mind off of it, but it was also really hard for me because I felt like I was halfway across the world. At one point my dad had cardiac arrest. Luckily I was in the UK. I was supposed to be doing an airport standby, and then literally I found out, so I called and I was like, I can't come in, like, I need to go to the hospital and see my dad. And I had a few days off, and then after that I was back at work. And then I just was scared all the time. I would go on a trip, I'd think, oh my gosh, like, is something gonna happen to my dad and I'm halfway across the world? Like, it's things like that. It's moments like that where you're like, ooh, it's really hard. Like, thank God he's fine now. Literally, he's fighting fit and everything. But that was a really hard time for me. Very hard time. And it was a hard time to be crew because my immediate friends knew, my manager knew, but it's every time I go on a trip, I'm gonna start telling people that, oh yeah, my dad had had cardiac arrest. He's been in intensive care for the past 3 months. Like, I'm not, it's long to be having them conversations every day. I'm not trying to have those conversations, and I'm very much a private person in terms of I will talk to people, but people that I know and I'm comfortable with, I wouldn't sit down and start chatting my business to random people that I just met. And that's when I found it hard not working with the same people all the time, because if you work with the same people all the time, they would know what you're going through, so you wouldn't have to explain your situation, why you don't feel like going out when you get down route, because I just want to get back to my room and find out that my dad's still okay. Like, things like that. It's hard, it's proper hard. I literally do strokes, brows, strokes up. You know what, I don't like to do too much when I'm going to work, because you get me, I like to, yeah, I don't want to get down route, take off our makeup, get to the bar, and then people are looking at you like, who is she? Was she in our crew? I don't like that kind of transformation, so I try to just enhance what I have already. But I'm not gonna lie to you, if it was a night out, I will beat my face like that. I want people to recognize me. When I come down route and I take off my makeup, I don't want someone to say, oh, you look different. I didn't even recognize it's you, because my heart will do boop and drop right down to my ankles. I'm not ready for it. So when I contour my nose, yeah, I just use my foundation. The running theme of cabin crew makeup is not too different. Should I do some eyeshadow? What are you saying? Eyeshadow, yeah? What are you man saying? What are you man saying? Eyeshadow in this. Oh, she doesn't even know where she put her eyeshadow. Right, so I'm gonna do some eyeshadow. I wasn't going to, but I thought, you know what, let's do this. Let's do this like we really mean it, okay? So let's do this with our whole chest. I'm using the Morphe 350 palette. I like this palette, as you can see. I obviously like this palette because it looks like poo. I use it a lot. I can't deny that. And I like it because it's natural. I'm gonna go in with, I want something darker, so maybe I'm gonna go in with this one here. All we're gonna do is we're gonna conceal the back. I'm gonna do some concealer just so that things will come out. I'm not a moi. I use the same brush for everything. It's a bit funny because sometimes you don't know if someone wants to be your friend because they think that they can get discount from you, or if they're genuinely trying to be your mate. Do you know the amount of randoms I have had DM me like, hey, could you help me get business class? And you are? Because I don't know you. Or people that you've known, yeah, this is a topic. People that you have known, yeah, your whole life. Not like, I don't know, maybe I went to uni with them. Just people, right, that I've known from a way of life that I no longer know. They will come and they will be like, oh yeah, yo, yeah, what's happening? You good? Yeah, I'm alright. How are you? Long time. Yeah, I'm going to Miami, yeah? And I just wanted to know, like, can I use your discount? No, you cannot. Like, who are you? Who do these people think they are? Like, who do you think you are? So when I first started being cabin crew, yeah, I was so skeptical about telling people I was cabin crew because people are freeloaders. They will try a thing, and I'm not that girl. See my mouth? It can run, and when it runs, it ain't nice. And I don't want to have to tell people about themselves because really and truthfully, who do you think you are? How very much dare you? How dare you get me mad? That's like my biggest peeve of being cabin crew. You start seeing the leeches come through in full force. That is a topic. People leech on you, you know, like, oh yeah, you good. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to, okay. People I've met like once here, there was this guy that I met one time and he was like, oh, he DM'd me and said to me, oh hey, quick question, I'm going to X destination and I just wanted to know, can you just put me in business class? She couldn't believe that this guy had the nerve, the audacity, the what do you call it? What's another word? Give me another one. Drop another word down in the bottom. What he had. He had it. Whatever it is, he had it. And the guy fully, with his whole chest. Let me just show y'all what I'm trying to go in with this. Because I feel like it looks nudie. Not nude, it's orange. I don't like it. So I'm gonna go on top with this because that's nude and I don't know what I thought. There we go. It's a business. What made you think that they just put people for free in a cabin? What, because you know the cabin crew? And also, you don't know me from Adam. Yes, I get staff travel where I can put 2 of my friends and family that I choose to put on, not some any random. And you know, it's like, it is for 6 months, which is a long time to be on there. I'm not going to be putting random ass people on my staff travel. So respect yourselves. People need to respect themselves. That's what I realized, you know, a lot of people don't respect themselves in this life. Me, I can never, and that can never be me. I will never. I can't respect myself too much. Let me just save my coins. If it means I'm going to go on 1 trip a year because I want to sit in business class, I will save my coins. I'm not going to go ask somebody who's not my immediate friend. Even my immediate friend, I would never ask them because I just think they haven't offered it to me, so why am I going to ask them? Wild, 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 wild. Okay, yeah, people are just like tats, bro, tats in the head. To tact. I'm gonna go in with something a bit darker down there.
You wanna get it along. It's true.
I'm gonna use this lashes that I've taken out of the packet already, but it is, and you can see it at the back, it is Eye Law Dramatic number 126. Look like this. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't use tweezers. People use tweezers, don't they? Maybe I should try. I'm just gonna prep it. Let me prep my lashes. I would normally use something a bit more natural, but you know what, yeah, it's gonna be on camera and I want you man to see everything in its glory. I've got this Kiko 517 lip liner. 517. I'm gonna use this Nivea. I love this lip balm because it's got a bit of colour to it and it hydrates the lips. I could really leave it like this, do you know that? But I'm not, because this is me and I'm extra. Extra, extra, read all about it. You know what, I was gifted this by Pop Beauty. Shout out to Pop Beauty. And this is a red velvet colour. I've never used this, my first time using it, but let's see what this colour is saying.
2 seconds to hit the surface of the sun.
So I had to come off camera for this, but I have finished and this is the final look.
Hold on to the moments that make us two instead of one.
Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you hit that like button if you enjoyed it. Comment down below how you think I did, and make sure you come back again next week for another video. And you know what to do, hit that subscribe and the notification so you know every time I drop a video. Thank you so much and I'll see you next time. Bye.